Hi, it's Steve from yourcreativelife.com talking today about AI as our series continues. The question today is, should writers use AI for marketing? And I, for one, think that we should. I don't know if that surprises you at all, but look, I'm not interested most of the time, 99.9% of the time, in using AI for writing anything. But I do think that there's the opportunity for marketing help with AI. And here's how. Every time you turn around, it seems to me as a writer, if you're sending something off or you're posting something, or it's important to have a bio or to submit a bio to a theater or to a contest or that sort of thing. And I think it's really helpful I've got a million bios on my computer. I'll tell you that. Some of them go back more than a decade. And as I add things to my creative life, my professional creative life, I will add things to the bio. And sometimes I want the bio to have a particular spin. Maybe it's for something for a short play contest or for a theater thing, and we're focused on longer plays, or maybe it's for a TV thing, and I'm speaking somewhere, and somebody needs a bio, and I need to have TV first. So there's a lot of me kind of switching around some of the emphases on my bios, and ChatGPT can really help me do that. So I will rewrite a bio or take things out. And, if I'm wanting to know, well, how can this be more dynamic? I might plop it into ChatGPT. Now, again, I have the version where I'm paying a little money so that my stuff doesn't go out into the larger ecosystem, internet universe. But I'll get some feedback on, you can punch this up, or you might do this, or here's a dynamic suggestion, or here's a thing that you can say. And I really appreciate those comments. Now, I'm never going to let AI just like write the thing for me and then sort of go about my business. But I am going to get those pieces of feedback that I can use and incorporate. And that can be really helpful as far as I'm concerned. I may also do that in the space of log lines when I'm working on something that has a log line. And and I want the log line to be, I write something that's really good that contains all the elements, but I want it to be, say, punchier, or I want it to be more dynamic, or I want it to skew whatever. I'm like, does this skew funny enough, or does this capture the mystery of what it is that's going on in my script? And I may ask ChatGPT to help with that. And those things too, in the marketing realm, I think are really useful. So no writing from Jump Street, but certainly to take something of mine and throw it in there and ask it to help me with the marketing of myself in bios or in log lines are some of the ways that I do things. Or even, if I'm writing a particular sort of creative essay, that sort of thing, I might just ask, how does this seem or sound? Or are there areas that could punch up, or that could seem like a little bit more dynamic, or that sort of thing, I think is really useful for me as a writer. I'm willing to trust ChatGPT and AI to do just that for me. Of course, your mileage may vary. And look, if you want to know all sorts of things about help with your TV writing, screenwriting, playwriting life, go to yourcreativelife.com and find out the services that I can offer to help you get to a different place, to where you want to be in your creative life. On that website, you can sign up for my monthly newsletter. You can find out information about the podcast Beyond the Script, and of course about this channel, which has more than a ton of videos on it, all about the writing life. And I hope you check them out, and I hope you subscribe so that you can get them when they come out every Thursday throughout the year. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.